Hey y'all, it's me again. I'm back coming to talk to you all about tonight's episode of Love and Hip Hop ATL. I believe that we are in season 6, and I think that this may be episode number 4 or 5, something. Child, it'll be down in the description box. So, the show, of course, opens up where it left off last week with Jessica Dime and Tommy going on a double date, which who gives a damn? Like, they didn't have shit going on in that, so just move on from that. I guess we have a new character alert. Child, somebody named Sierra and her sidekick, Mariah. Sierra owns a shop out in Atlanta. I think it's called the Glam Spot or some shit. I don't know. She says that she's a makeup artist, hairstylist, whatever, child. And her spot's supposed to be popping just like everybody else claims that their spot is popping in Atlanta. But, you know, okay. So we introduced them in there. And basically, Sierra is telling the sidekick, Mariah, how it's peaceful in the shop today because another new character, Lovely Mimi, is not there with her loud ass. Okay, so Mariah is basically trying to convince Sierra to give Mimi a chance because she likes her and she has over 1 million followers on Instagram. Like, I don't know when that became somebody's claim to fame, but I guess that's big. I don't know. Whatever, child. So she's saying, okay, I'm gonna give it a try because of you, but you know, I'm really not feeling this bitch or whatever, but we'll see what happens. So now we scoot on over here to Jasmine. So Jasmine says that ever since she spilled the tea about Kirk's baby, Kirk done stopped paying the rent. So her lease is up and she has to move. Okay. So all of a sudden we hear a knock at the door and it's Carly. Now, Carly, I don't know. She says that she's coming here to gather all of this information for Rashida. But what the fuck is wrong with Rashida that Rashida can't reach out to this motherfucker and talk to her on her own? Because I'm still not understanding. If y'all want us to believe that this shit got any truth to it, y'all motherfuckers is in the same area. Bitch, you know exactly where the bitch lived because you used to live in the same damn building once upon a time. So if this shit is going on, this a bitch around here talking about she got a baby from your husband and all this shit. Why we ain't seeing you reach out to this motherfucker? Why the fuck is every time we turn around, we done seen Carly talking to this motherfucker. We done seen what the bitch name is, Mimi. We done seen her talking to this motherfucker. Like, when are we gonna see a conversation between the parties that really matter, you know? But anyway, child, so she shows up or whatever, talking about she coming to get this information for Rashida. No, bitch, you coming to be fucking nosy and messy, okay? So anyway, shortly after she gets there, the baby shows up with the other chick, Kiana, whatever her name is. So that shit comes out that Kiana is also Rod's girlfriend, and that she too once upon a time fucked around with Kurt as well. Now when Carly gets the whiff of both these motherfuckers is in a relationship with Rod, she goes on to talk about, you know what, I want to know what did Mimi not tell me about him, so I guess Carly gonna be fucking Rod next, okay? I told you it ain't safe in the world with a bitch like a Carly Red, okay? But yeah, I'm sure she gonna be fucking him probably sooner than later, okay? So anyway, child, and then she gonna have the nerve to call them thoughts. Well, bitch, if they thoughts, then what the fuck is you? But anyway, child, Mama D and her honky tonk outfit, child, they go over there to go talk to Bam, honey. Bam says she tired of scrapping his shit, okay, and you know, basically saying how he doesn't want to you know, stick around to work things out. He'd rather run. And she was like, if that nigga still talking about he needs space when we got this big ass house, then I really don't see no future with us. Now my thing is with Bam and Scrappy, y'all got too much shit going on, and I don't think you all really know what it means to be in a relationship to where it will lead to an engagement, to where it will lead to a marriage, okay? I do believe that Bam may be a little bit more mature than Scrappy. However, Bam, I believe you got your issues with you too. Because if you still have trust issues with this man, Why would you even agree to marry him if you don't trust him? That shit not gonna work itself out on its own. And then if you know if you know she has trust issues, how the fuck are you helping to ease her mind by moving out y'all house and you in a motherfucking hotel? Get the fuck out of here. But anyway, child, we go over here to this bitch named Lovely Mimi, and instantly she was doing too goddamn much. Okay, now I don't know why the fuck she felt the need to have to let us know that she was married to a black man, because really, who gives a fuck? But you must have said that for a reason, so I'm sitting around and I'm waiting to find out why you felt like you had to say you was married to a black man, but whatever. So she is meeting up with Tommy at the Sky Zone. I think that's what it was at, the Sky Zone. We did get a chance to see one of Tommy's daughters. Tommy has 2 daughters. She said that one daughter was off somewhere. So her and this particular daughter, they were out kicking it or whatever. And Mimi brought her 2 kids, which look significantly younger than Tommy's daughter, but whatever. So anyway, they doing that. They chopping it up. They exchanging stories and, you know, all this type of stuff. So we go over here to Scrappy. Now this scene that they had been trying to tease us with, where we see Scrappy with the chick on the couch. Now I didn't know her name, but I have seen her in quite a few TV shows and movies. And I kept saying to myself, now I know this motherfucker, bitch, you ain't hurting for no check. So I know good and goddamn well your ass ain't on here as one of Scrappy's love interests, okay? But once they actually got to the scene, something just told me this bitch is finna be acting somewhere. And true enough, that is what it turned out to be. So I guess Scrappy is trying to take acting lessons, and which in my opinion, the acting lesson, that scene was awful, okay? Because you was like, I want to taste your lips. Bitch, what? Hell no. But whatever, child. So we come to find out that she is his friend from middle school. And so he's sitting around and he's talking to her or whatever. Now my thing is this, okay? I understand that you may have a friend from way back that you do feel comfortable with talking to or whatever. But Scrappy, that always seems to be your case. You always seem to go to another woman and tell your problems that you're going through with your woman. All right. Now my thing with that is the same energy that it takes to tell this woman what your problem is, tell your own goddamn woman what the damn problem is. You get shit fixed a lot faster by talking to your woman than you will with talking to another woman. Okay? Now, she didn't do anything out of the pocket or whatever. However, as a woman, I would really be offended that another woman knows my business according to what he has told her. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I think, Scrappy, you need to ease up on that, because you tend to do that shit a lot. And sometimes it tends to get you in a lot of trouble. But, you know, whatever. I mean, I guess it was innocent enough, you know, but still, I'm just saying. Let me see. Okay, so now we go over here to Jessica Diamond, Tommy. And then you got this lovely Mimi, and she has invited Mariah and some new bitch named Treasure P. Off the bat, I don't like Treasure P. Okay, Treasure P, she claims that she moved to Atlanta from Texas, and she's trying to get into radio. Now, I don't know if she said that she has a background in radio or not. All I heard the bitch say was that she used to be a dancer, and she's heard the stories, I guess, about the infamous Jessica Dime, which, whatever, you know. But I don't like her. Okay, right off the bat, I don't fucking like her. So anyway, her and she says that she moved to Atlanta to be with some nigga, and then she finds out that the nigga is married. And by the time, you know, the same old story. By the time she found out that he was married, she was already in too deep or whatever, and she ain't gonna stop fucking with him because she likes the shit that he does for her, with, you know, the money that he gives her, the shit that he buys her, this and that, and the other. So now you already got lovely Mimi over there looking side-eye, you know, because, bitch, she's married. So, you know, when you got an old trifling bitch over here talking about how she fucks with married men, and you have somebody saying that in front of a married person, okay, it's gonna be a problem. Okay, it's gonna be a fucking problem. So then you got the bitch Mariah She come high-fiving and tag teaming, talking about she fucking with a married man too. Listen, let me tell y'all, if it's any young women that's watching this video, don't let these hoes on Love and Hip Hop get y'all fucked up behind fucking with some motherfucking body's husband, okay? Because they go on to hollering about, you know, if somebody's husband is feeling me more than he feeling his own wife, how is that my problem and this and that? Ooh, Lord have mercy, y'all. Please don't let these people get y'all fucked up on the show. I'm trying to tell you, don't let these people get y'all fucked up on this show with thinking that it's okay to be running around here just fucking with people's husbands because you done let these bitches put it in your mind that you the top notch bitch. He wants you more than he wants his wife. But let me tell you something. If a nigga still married, he's with his wife for a motherfucking reason, okay? Now, true enough, he ain't got no business fucking with you. You don't owe her anything. But you have to also remember that I'm pretty sure that up underneath all your fucked upness, okay, you too aspire to be somebody's wife, okay? And you also have to take a look, you know, just step back a minute and be like, all right now, bitch. Because sometimes it ain't all on the woman, you know. It ain't all based on the woman's shortcomings, okay? That woman can be at home cooking, cleaning, sucking, fucking, swinging from the chandelier, doing a backflip, double tuck, all that type of shit. And if the nigga ain't shit, he just gonna be ain't shit. So don't think that you doing some shit that she ain't motherfucking doing that got him feeling you so much more than what the fuck that he's feeling her, okay? Don't do that. Don't ever get that shit twisted, all right? Because if it was something that was so bad at home, that nigga will leave. He will definitely leave. But whatever, child. I'm just saying, public service announcement. Okay, don't let these hoes on the show get you fucked up. Okay, and this is coming from a married woman. All right. So anyway, child, they were showing that Mariah in her confessional. Mariah reminds me of Nia from Love and Hip Hop, L.A., Hollywood, Soldier Boy, old girl. She reminds me of her, but that bitch got a mean mustache. Okay. A mean mustache. It's awful. It's awful. So anyway, child, as they telling their stories or whatever about how they fucks with married men, you got Mimi over here. She basically letting them know I ain't feeling that shit. Tommy called them some little bimbo bitches. You know, bitch, I'm about a lot of shit, bitch, but I ain't about fucking with nobody's husband. Okay, I know that's right, Tommy. But yeah, child. And then come to find out, Jock is still fucking with Cena. I don't know who's fucking with Jock with his motherfucking hair like that. I don't give a fuck what the dick like. I don't give a fuck what the mouth do. I don't give a damn. You cannot come nowhere near me with that goddamn hair like that. I'm sorry. So anyway, child, speaking of Jock, we got Carly Red doing pictures for her freak book. Now, once again, I don't know who's going to buy this because I damn sure know I ain't. I don't want to see no pictures from it. I don't want to read no excerpts from it. None of that shit, okay? I'm not interested in this shit in no way, shape, or form, okay? But anyway, she got Jock over there taking pictures, child. Now, I was saying to myself, did I miss some shit? I mean, like, is Jock fine? But lo and behold, Carly turned around and answered my question, and she basically said that the nigga look like shit. Now, I don't understand why would you want him in your book if he looks like shit. I don't know, but whatever, child. Apparently, he don't give a damn, honey, because he up there just as proud, honey, looking like Frankie fucking Lyman, but whatever, honey. So anyway, child, they over there exchanging their notes. Carly telling him about how she went over there to Jasmine house and all this type of shit, and telling him how she got pictures of the baby and all that. Oh yeah, and then that was another thing. When Carly was over there, she over there talking about can I take a picture? Now my thing is this here, because I saw the preview for next week. What the fuck did you think Carly was taking these motherfucking pictures for? And you even said it yourself. Okay, while she over here taking pictures, if she want to take the pictures to show them to her friend, by all means, whatever. So you knew exactly what the fuck she was taking them pictures for. So I don't understand what happened between this week and next week that you gonna be so upset because she got pictures of your damn son, and I guess she's showing them or doing whatever. I don't know. So anyway, she goes over there, she gets a phone, she's showing him the pictures now. Love and Hip Hop, Jasmine, Kirk, whoever the fuck child this is, y'all motherfuckers need to be ashamed of yourself. It's no way in the hell I will have my child displayed all across the motherfucking America being the goddamn side baby where the daddy ain't shit because he was married when he was fucking my mama, okay, and the mama ain't shit because the mama was fucking around on another nigga that was in jail. She sleep around with another bitch, and then come to find out she was fucking a whole nother nigga. Like, how the fuck long was Ron in jail? Like, cause I think the nigga said he was only gone for 9 months. So bitch, your pussy was that hot till you couldn't sit your motherfucking ass down for 9 months? Cause not only was you fucking Kurt, you was fucking Jock, and who the fuck else was you fucking? Like, goddamn, girl. And now don't forget about the bitch, the woman, the girl. Stop. Y'all need to stop fucking these kids' lives up before they even get a chance to live. I'm telling you, this shit here is awful. It's gonna come back to kick all y'all asses. Everybody that's involved with this shit, every fucking last one of y'all, it's gonna come back to kick y'all ass for real, for real. So anyway, child, while Carly doing all that, Jock tells Carly that he too has fucked Jasmine right around the time that Kurt was fucking him. So, you know, but he claimed he didn't remember. Jock, you ain't fucking like that. At least I don't think you fucking like that. Now, if you are, congratulations. But I really don't believe you fucking like that to where you fucking a bitch and you done had a conversation with this bitch and you still don't remember her until, you know, a bitch got to jog your memory. So then, child, we got Scrappy. He goes to meet Mama D at some damn community center or whatever. So when he walk in, she tell him that she want him to see something or whatever. So she pushes ass in this damn room. We see Bam be sitting on the couch, and then we see Scrappy's dad and his wife, and we kind of find out that they are. Did they say that they're actually marriage counselors? I think they did. Go figure. But whatever, child. So anyway, basically we get to the bottom of the shit. Bambi says that she just can't get over, or the last straw for her was when her grandmother passed away recently, and this nigga got his ass down in Miami, and she see him all on Snapchat, you know, just basically toasted to the good life, and she is mourning her grandmother. Now, I know for a fact I would feel some type of way about that, because when my grandmother passed, my husband was away. I don't know. Let me see. Where was he? I think he was in Georgia. I think my husband was in Georgia when my grandmother passed away, and I was trying to call him. I was trying to reach him on the phone, and this may have been like between 4 and 6 o'clock in the morning, and he was not answering that goddamn phone, and I was getting so mad because I was like, why the fuck is he not answering this damn phone? So when he finally called me back, and you know, and I managed to get out the fact that, you know, my grandmother died, you know, and anybody that knows me, they know how I feel about my grandma. And for that woman to be taken away from me, you may as well had dug a hole on the side of where you was going to bury her at and just go ahead and prepare a place for me too. That's how I was feeling at that time. So, you know, I talked to him. I told him what was going on. I mean, I really don't know what I expected him to do. However, and my husband was away. He was on military orders in Georgia. By the time I drove to West Palm Beach, I would probably say maybe 5 or 6 hours after that, he was pulling up. Okay, so basically, I say that to say this. When you're in a relationship with somebody and they lose somebody, I don't know how close Bam and her grandmother was. I'm just basing this shit off of my experience with my own. But when you are with someone and they lose somebody that's close to them like that, I don't give a fuck what you got going on. Cause scrap bitch, you ain't making no motherfucking music. At least ain't nothing that we hearing. Especially for you to be in Miami, bitch. Cause we ain't hearing none of your shit here. Okay? So I don't know what the fuck you had going on here, but your damn show wasn't making no music. Okay? But anyway, that was the last straw for her, and I really can't say that I blame her on that. Aside from that, all that other shit that y'all argue about, that's the shit that y'all was arguing about before he even proposed. So it speaks to the maturity level of the both of you, because just because you put a ring on it, that don't make all of that other shit disappear. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're saying that you're willing to work on it means work on it. Work on it don't mean I'm gonna be over here throwing this shit up in your face every time you're not with me. I'm not assuming that you with a bitch or whatever the case may be. And plus, baby, I wasn't really too much feeling you. I believe it may have been last season, may have been season before when you popped all that shit about how he ain't did shit for your career and you ain't worked in 2 years and all this and all that, because it still don't seem like you're doing shit to me. It seemed like you're doing the same shit that you was doing when you had that conversation, but the way that it came off was you was with this nigga thinking that he was gonna help your career, which once again I don't understand how you thought that, because how the fuck he gonna help your career when he ain't helping his own goddamn career? But whatever, child. Bottom line is the motherfuckers say they ain't getting married, they ain't no more engaged, ain't none of that shit. And she basically said, "Fuck you, bitch, I'm out of here." And she she trotted her ass up out the door. So anyway, you got Lovely Mimi is at work. Y'all, what type of workspace was that? That shit looked like it was one of them damn European tables to where you may as well be sitting on the ground. The ones that you need at the Japanese restaurant. That's what it is, where you got to sit on the pillow. Okay, that's what that shit like to me. I said, what kind of makeshift ass workstation is this? Is this supposed to be this old jazzy ass shop? Bitch, what time? It's like y'all just was like somebody find this bitch. Y'all found that table back there in the storage closet and just gave this bitch old chair and a lamp. Here you go, make it work. That's what it looked like to me, child. So anyway, what her name is, Tommy, she shows up. So they in there talking about the night from the club or whatever, being loud and extra. Now I really did see a problem with Sierra asking Mimi to, quiet that shit down, bitch. It's not that serious up in here. Like, you're not outside. You're actually in an establishment. Like, you're in a business, okay? So, basically, then, of course, Tommy ain't got no damn couth. So, she was like, well, bitch, if somebody else was in this motherfucker talking, y'all wouldn't have to hear our conversation. And which that may be true. However, okay, Tommy, your homegirl was on 20, okay? So, anyway, they kind of had a little exchange or whatever. Plus, y'all can't tell this lady how to run her establishment. Like, okay, I don't too much like her, but at the end of the day, that's her shit. And if she wants it to be quiet lunch in that motherfucker, then y'all need to be in that bitch on quiet lunch, okay? So anyway, I don't even know how they get on the subject of let's go have drinks, meaning Mimi, Sierra, and the Mariah girl. So Sierra agreed to it or whatever, in which that shit turned out to be a disaster. So when she did show up to the club, Mimi's there being loud again for like no goddamn reason. Old girl is just basically not feeling it, and she has some issues that she wanted to address with her. I don't like Mimi, I don't like Sierra, and I don't like Mariah. I don't like now one of them motherfuckers. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm a fair bitch, okay? And I do see the issue that Sierra would have with a bitch like Mimi, because I would probably have that same issue. I can't stand a bitch that's... I don't like a bitch always talking around me. Like, every time... I remember my freshman year in college, when I lived in the freshman dorm, I would always come outside, and it was always this motherfucker out here talking. Like, it would be a group of motherfuckers out here. Why is you always the bitch that's talking? I always got a goddamn story to tell. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't like this bitch. I ain't know her, nothing, but that shit just aggravated the shit out of me. So I know that I wouldn't like Mimi ass in person. Okay, so whatever. So they gets into it. Oh, Sierra basically tells her what her issue is with her and whatever. Mimi says, okay, my turn. Bitch, I quit. Okay, fuck your shop. Okay. And which, to me, that's the logical thing to do. When you work for somebody and they got some shit going on that you don't like, what they always say, you can always leave. You can always go find you another job. So I guess that's what she plans on doing, which I've heard that she actually owns her own nail shops. But of course, whatever. So anyway, child, that was pretty much it. I don't even know what the fuck else happened or whatever. Like I said, I did see the previews for next week. I'm gonna be honest with you all. I think that after this season, I'm probably not gonna review this show anymore because I think that it's just too much. It's just too much. You got motherfuckers on here cheating on their wives, making outside babies. Then you got motherfuckers on here that's in these sister wives relationships like it's okay. Now you got these motherfuckers on here openly admitting that they fucks with married men and don't have no remorse about it. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. It's I don't know. It's not weighing me down, but the shit is just it's too much. It's just too much. It is. It's too much. I'm gonna continue to watch the shit, but I just don't know if I'm gonna continue to have the energy to review it after this season. And I'm only gonna stick with this season because I've already started. Okay. So that's all I got. So until next time, y'all. Peace out.